So emotional awareness is just being aware of the emotion you're feeling, even putting a name to it. And oftentimes we can be like, I don't know how I'm feeling. Or you ask someone and they're like, I'm fine. And so I'm saying just be aware of the emotion you're feeling, and then also how it's physically feeling in your body. So I could be like, hey, I'm getting nervous right now. Okay, where do I feel that? Okay, I feel that in my stomach. It's uncomfortable. Okay, instead of me pretending it's not there, I'm going to actually support that feeling. I'm going to allow myself to feel that feeling. Okay, so now I can feel my heart's racing. Okay, I'm going to start with the deep breathing, because the deep breathing is going to help my nervous system. And even naming an emotion, there was research to say that it can lower the cortisol levels in your body. And we know that the cortisol levels, we need them, but we don't want them to be like all over the place, like super high. And so we're just recognizing, okay, I'm feeling nervous. This is where it's feeling. The management part is, okay, so now what do I do with that emotion? Because am I just going to become reactive out of it? Like going back to Canadian Idol, I started to feel embarrassed and angry. So if I just react, like knee-jerk reaction of that emotion, and I start blasting them back, and really giving them the what for, it's going to feel good in the moment, because I'm going to feel like you deserve this, you were rude, I'm angry. And then literally 10 seconds later for me, when I leave the room and I go back into reflection, I will be like, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I didn't do that. And now the emotion is guilt, regret, and even shame. Why? Because I just made a knee-jerk reaction of emotion instead of making a choice out of my character. If I made a choice out of my character of respect for myself and others, I can still feel angry. Mm-hmm. But my talking or my choice is going to be very different. Because I'm sure you felt angry before, but still treated yourself and someone around you with respect, correct?
Right, yeah.
So we practice ways to manage it, to say, okay, you can feel angry. Feel angry. What are you going to do with the anger so that you can still be respectful, kind, and caring? That's a skill, because that's hard. Are you going to breathe? Are you going to open and close your fists? Are you going to think about something you're grateful for? Do you need to remove yourself from the situation altogether? And then the resilience part comes in. So now you're aware of your emotion, you've identified it, you see where it feels in your body, and I have tools to help with that. Mm-hmm. And then you managed it. I have tools to help with that too. So just being aware of what you're going to do to manage it. And so really self-regulation. And then, so now what are you going to do to be able to bounce back and move forward? Mm-hmm. Right? So you don't want to stay in that emotional state over and over and over and over again. You want to say, okay, so now what do I need to do? Who do I want to be in the world? Like, how do I want to show up? And for me, what really helps me bounce back is going right back to my character, going back to, okay, if I'm respecting myself, I'm respecting others, I'm respecting my dreams, what choice will I make? And when I have a mindset of, okay, this is what I want my end result to be, then it can help propel me to move forward. Another thing for bouncing back, which is great, is the act of gratitude. Mindfully being grateful allows us to create a completely different emotional state. Mm-hmm. So that can also help you bounce back. And it's really about using your brain and using the things that it does to your benefit. So our brain likes comparison. So how do we use comparison to our benefit as opposed to comparing and feeling defeated? How do you use comparison to your benefit? So just strategies that help us bounce back.